Unlocking your potential starts with embracing your insecurities. As the busy babes we are, we often doubt ourselves and let our insecurities hold us back. But what if we flip the script and use those insecurities as fuel to reach new heights? It's time to embrace the empower within you and unleash your true potential. Let's turn doubts into determination and our fears into stepping stones. You are capable of amazing things, and those insecurities are just reminders of how much you have yet to grow. Trust yourself. Take that leap, and unlock the extraordinary encourager you were always meant to be. Your insecurities can remain the things you hide, keep in the shadows, and hold in secret shame. Or your insecurities can be signals calling you to rise. Get in agreement with how God sees them and use them to unlock your truest untapped potential. It's all up to you. So let's use these insecurities to help us make it do what it do. High performance coaching changed my life. And now as your certified high performance coach, I'm using it to help you change yours. I wanted to get to the next level, but didn't want to sacrifice myself or my relationships in exchange for it. It's possible. So let's create harmony in your life. Whether you have one area or several, you want to bring high performance to? That's exactly what I help you do. If you're feeling MIA from your own life because you're so busy making everyone else's world go round, you've forgotten who you are, how to make yourself a priority, and what's important to you, like your dreams. You are tired of going at it alone, and you've tried to make some strides, but really struggling to make change stick. I know you're ready to take action and get results. If you fit one or all of these, you've got to apply. Get yourself your free Cast Your Vision session and get a jump start on bringing high performance into your life. Gone are the days you let life live you, or find yourself in the same place year after year, or letting your circumstances, past or present, define the rest of your life. You can have the support you need to apply proven strategies to your life and finally spark the courage to make your dreams your reality. Get your free Cast Your Vision session so you can bring high performance into your life today. Check the show notes and get started now. In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. Encourager, I love connecting with you and pouring into you. I know you are over there making everyone else's world go round, but this right here is about investing back into you. Wherever this episode finds you, my hope is as you listen, your cup is filled with the inspiration and motivation you need to carry you through. I have to commend you for listening and really tuning into this episode, because insecurities are not exactly fun to talk about. Now, tell me if that ain't insecure. Repping a little Kanye up in here. If you didn't already notice, the first mindset hack is unlocking your potential starts with embracing your insecurities. How, Sway? Okay, this is turning into a Kanye episode, but it's cool because it's retro Kanye, okay? So we're good. I know you are wondering how, but before we get there, let's talk about the embrace. Calling all superhero ladies. Are you a busy woman looking to level up your life, ready to say goodbye to the energy slumps, scatterbrain moments, and stressing trying to squeeze everything into one day? Dump multitasking and master being in the moment, because if you are done with your days running together and feeling like one big major blur, or worse, feeling lost or like you don't even know yourself anymore, let's get you back into your day by feeling the day and being present. I've got just the solution for you. Join the waitlist for the Amplified Encouragers group as I show you how to amplify every aspect of your jam-packed schedule, have more energy, focus, and time to chase your dreams while doing all the things, from supercharged productivity hacks to mind-blowing self-care tips. I've got your back and your funny bone too, and get ready to conquer the world while still rocking that superhero cape. Go to the show notes and click the link to join the waitlist and be the first to get all the goods in this group. Click the Join the Waitlist link in the show notes and save your spot. When I hear the word embrace, I instantly think of a cozy, safe, and secure hug. Have you ever had one of those kind of hugs that just breaks you down to your brake pads? You know, the kind that once you're in that embrace, you just break down. All the walls fall. They fall in just as well as the tears. And it feels healing. It's like you've been waiting your whole life for a hug like this, to have that deep, soul-cleansing cry. If therapy was a hug, my sister's mother-in-law, Maria, my mama, Tony, my mama, Tish, and two of my auntie Michelle's, they give these magical hugs. When my mom passed away, every hug they gave me was pure healing. It's like an embrace from God opening the floodgates to surrender. Who gives you these kind of hugs? And this is the type of embrace your insecurities need. These pieces of yourself that are shy, self-conscious, nervous, anxious, uncomfortable, scared, timid, and uncertain. All of these aspects of you are signals telling you where the healing hugs are needed. It's pretty safe to say we all have our own sets of insecurities. Mine show up in my body, and believe it or not, in my voice. Now listen, I have been everything from a size nothing to a size something. Okay, mind your business. For so many years, my insecurity has shown up in my stomach. I should have several awards on how I camouflage this thing, okay? The ruching, honey, is a godsend. It's my jam. Now, it's taken a lot for me to just love this part of my body without judgment. And still to this day, it takes a conscious effort. And when it comes to my voice, it may be surprising to you that there is even any kind of insecurity there. But in all honesty, it's probably why I love podcasting so much. I'd rather write and podcast than make a video any day. But as a mom and a leader at work and at home, I do use my voice frequently and when it's absolute necessary, which is way more than I would like it to be, okay, for the record. And naturally, I love being in the background. I'm the chill, private, sidelines kind of chick. I love being out the way. It's just my natural domain. However, God sees it in a whole nother way. In a world where you are busy, you've got a household to run, crazy kids' schedules, work, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. With all the adulting going on and all the roles you're working so hard to fill, it can cause you to forget about one of the most important relationships that you have, the one with you. Whether you've just been too busy making everyone else's world go round, or maybe you're living according to what somebody else thought was best for you, Or maybe life just happened and it's got you feeling like you don't even know who you are or what you want anymore. There are so many things that can distract or disconnect you from your inner knowing. Go from feeling lost or disconnected to reconnected with the Reignite Your Inner Knowing roadmap. Get you back in touch with yourself and feeling like a priority on your own list. Knowing your desires and what you want at this season in your life, you can live the life of your dreams. And it starts with the connection you have with you. Check the show notes to get the Reignite Your Inner Knowing roadmap. It's your time to get back in touch with you. Click the show notes and get started. While I was over here for years wondering why God gave me the gift to write and the gift of this voice, when all I wanted to do was be in the background, I'm learning it's not so much about how I think I need to use my voice, but how God wants me to use these gifts He's given to me. What gifts are you not in agreement with God on? What gifts has God given you that you've been fighting or allowing to lie dormant? I'm now getting into agreement with God on how He sees me and wants to use me to shine a light on these God-given gifts. It's time for me to love these gifts just as God does. So wherever you are feeling insecure, recognize these are areas that need your unconditional love to match the unconditional love God has for you, including the areas you see as less than desirable. Insecurities are often the things we want to hide or keep in the dark, when in fact, they are the things craving the most light. These are the signs that are all around us all the time. What makes the difference in your world is how you choose to interpret them. Your insecurities can go from being the things you are not proud of to the things you are most fond of, if you let them. My insecurity with my stomach is just a signal I need to love my body more by prioritizing and taking better care of my health. My insecurity with my voice is just a signal to get in agreement with how God wants me to use it. My insecurities are just an indication of where I'm misaligned. God sees us as His perfect creation, and insecurities are the signals that point us to our best next level selves. Without insecurities, how could you see your growth and change in you? Insecurities are opportunities to grow and evolve. They become the proof that you can change if you want to, and if you're willing to do what it takes. When you're willing to do what's necessary to really bring about that change. The beauty is, what you don't like, you can change. You can love yourself more deeply. Will you answer the call? I love sharing my favorites with you. My favorite app on my phone is the Growth Day app. The journal feature is everything. If you want to be able to journal literally anywhere you have your phone in hand, this is for you. If you don't know what to write, no worries. You will want this for the science-backed journal prompts alone. It's a great place to reflect, explore, gain new insights, and level up your perspective. This all-in-one personal development app has a great plan section, a place to capture your life scores, and so much more. Now, if you love self-improvement as much as I do, you are going to love what Brendan Burchard has put together. Check out the link in show notes, and I'll see you there. Will you walk your insecurities from the dark into the light? Will you accept this invitation to go there, to rise to the next level that is requesting the best of you, to release the shame and embrace the fame, to say, I used to, and now this is what I do to live out the highest expression of myself? That's exactly what your insecurities are doing, calling forth the best of you to live out the highest expression of you. If it's loud, you've suppressed it for far too long. And if it's just above a whisper, you've just piqued your awareness. Whatever doubts you've had, it's time to turn down the volume on that low vibration inner dialogue and turn up the sound to what's yearning to be seen and heard. Those doubts and fears are meant to be turned around. They are meant to be the stepping stones along the path to the next level you. Your insecurities have taken the position of highlighting the areas that need your focus because they can't come with you. Imagine being at your next level where these insecurities do not exist, all because you've shed and outgrown them. Imagine being confident in these areas you once shunned. Imagine seeing them as examples of your determination, perseverance, and growth. Imagine looking back and thanking those parts of you that led you to your greatest transformation. Imagine loving yourself more because of it all. You can trust this nudge, the tug and pull, otherwise known as your intuition, that part of you that's in exact proximity to your creator that knows the way to everything you want to co-create. Imagine trusting yourself, all because you took the leap to love yourself completely by accepting all parts of you, grooming and growing those shy, timid, what was once hidden parts of yourself. Imagine those very parts were the ones that led you to unlock your extraordinary potential within you. Your insecurities are a gift, but only if you're willing to see them as such. My dearest encourager, you have the brush in your hand and you get to paint the picture any way you want. Your insecurities can remain the things you hide, keep in the shadows, and hold in secret shame and contempt. Or your insecurities can be the signals calling you forth, calling you to rise, to get in agreement with how God sees them and use them to unlock your truest untapped potential. Your insecurities can be the stepping stones to your greatest transformation. It's all up to you. So let's use these insecurities to make it do what it do. I encourage you to see your insecurities through a positive lens as guidance, directing you to get in agreement with God, to align your vision with His, and love yourself unconditionally. Your next level awaits you. Embrace your insecurities because when you do, you unlock your potential. Encourage over your insecurities because together we can encourage over everything. Encourager, thanks so much for tuning in. My wish for you is to have your encouragement cup filled up. If you enjoyed this episode, there's a few ways to say thank you. Share it with friends. You are a true encourager, sharing encouraging messages to lift others up, because that's just what we do. Leave a review, light me up with some stars, and share your feedback, as this is how we make encouragement a way of life. And to keep the conversation going, connect with me on Instagram at Encourage Over Everything. Check the show notes for today's sponsors and all the ways to work with me and stay connected. I appreciate you. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and loads of positivity because together we can encourage over everything.